Yo, what's going on? It's D-Man bringing to you some NBA 2K23. It's been about a month since this game came out, and I just want to touch base with the game a little bit, see how we're looking and see what we're doing, all right? So if you want more videos like this, be sure to drop a like on the video and subscribe for more, because I'll be talking about shooting next. In this video, we're talking about dunking. Remember when I was dropping those videos before 2K23 first came out, and I said make you somebody that's one, tall, two, somebody that can dunk? As you can see, I wasn't lying, but a lot of people are hitting me up like, D-Man, I'm still not dunking the way I want to, so how can I dunk the way I want to, or the way I see other people dunking? Well, I'll definitely let you know in this video, bro. We're gonna go over everything. By the end of this video, you should be dunking on everybody, man. No excuses, all right? So first off, we're gonna talk about stats, badges, controls, and when to go for contact dunks. You keep those 4 things in mind, you'll be catching bodies left and right. Even if you don't get contact dunks, or even if you don't go for them, rim running is just the thing on NBA 2K23, all right? So no matter what, this video will be able to help you out. So first off, let's go over my build, the build that everybody hates, all right? I have my 6'8" athletic finisher, and you can see I went 93 driving dunk and 82 vert. That allows me to get elite contact dunks. But not only that, but let me explain what this driving dunk rating does. And it's tough because it only makes sense when I say it in my head. When I say it out loud, I don't like the way it sounds, but I'll give it a shot, okay? Not only does a high driving dunk gives you better animations, right? But the higher your driving dunk, the less likely you are to get blocked, not necessarily make the dunk. See, I knew it was gonna sound crazy, but hey, I'm gonna leave it like that, okay? I'll leave it like that. So let's take my 93 driving dunk versus somebody with the 80 driving dunk. I believe we have the same chance to make the dunk, but if somebody is there, because my driving dunk is higher, I'm least likely to get blocked. You feel me? You're not feeling me. So let's go ahead and go over these dunk ratings and what you need to do if you want to bang out. So first off, let's talk about contact dunks. First up, we have the pro contact dunks. If you want pro contact dunks, you'll need at least an 84 driving dunk with 70 plus vertical. If you want elite contact dunks, you'll need at least a 92 driving dunk with an 80 plus vertical. Meanwhile, if you want small contact dunks, you need to have a driving dunk of 86 or better, a vertical of 85 and better, with your height under 6'5". So you have a few options if you're a guard. If you're 6'10" or taller, you can get big man contact dunks. For the pro standing big man contact dunks, you'll need a standing dunk of 80 plus and a vertical of 65 plus. For the elite standing big contact dunks, you'll need a standing dunk of 90 plus and a vertical of 75. So this is just for catching bodies. You want to go in, animate somebody, and put them on the ground. That's how I have fun on 2K, and that's where Slasher Gang really started. You know, I've been doing it since crew mode, to be real with you, back on 2K10, 2K11. But once I made the pure slasher on 2K19, when that game first came out, I said, yeah, man, I think I found my calling. So let's go over a few dunk packages that are still good. You may not be able to catch bodies, but they're still good to have. Okay, so let's say you want to dunk, but you don't need contact dunks. You run 5 out and you just want to rim run, which is cool. I feel you. Everybody has a different play style. You can still do the quick drops off 1. Really important dunk package. On 2K22, it was super cheese. On 2K23, it's still really good, especially if you're able to get limitless takeoff, all right? So quick drop off 1, driving dunk 80 plus, vertical 60 plus. If you go this route, you don't have to spend so much on your finishing and so much on your vertical. You know, you can still dunk, but you can put those points somewhere else. So yeah, always keep your eye on the quick drops. Really good dunk package to have. Personally, I do like the reverse off 1, especially off the baseline. This has the same requirement as the quick drops off 1. That would be a driving dunk of 80 plus and a vertical of 60 plus. 2 really good dunk packages. When in doubt, always go off 1. You're going up quicker. I know 2-foot jumpers, I'm a 2-foot jumper, probably have more power, but on 2K, they're just too slow for me to deal with. All right, so I always go with my off 1 moving dunks. If you want some more dunk packages I'll recommend without needing contact dunking requirements, I say Zach LaVine is a good one to use. Not only that, but Klay Thompson, I used it on 2K22 a little bit. It's not that bad. As long as you're able to take off, you'll be good. Not only that, but James Harden is also a decent dunk package. Once again, because of these dunk packages, you don't necessarily need contact dunk requirements in order to bang out. And so because of that, you can spend those points somewhere else. Next up, let's talk about badges, man. So the main badge I want to talk about is Posterizer. If you've been playing 2K for a while, you know Posterizer is really important when it comes to catching bodies and trying to dunk when people are around you. Once again, you don't need Posterizer in order to get contact dunks, but it always helps. And just because you have Posterizer, it doesn't mean you're going to catch contact dunks, but it will help you go up when other people are in the paint. So that's why it's so important. On NBA 2K23, I think Posterizer works best when it's on silver and up. So I don't necessarily think bronze is worth it. If you can't get bronze, don't really trip on that. But if you're at silver, I think you're at a good spot. So of course, you need an 85 driving dunk to get it on silver. If you're a point guard that's trying to be balanced, you know, you want to shoot a little bit, play make a little bit, I think silver would be good for you. But if you're just all in on the dunking, you need 93 driving dunk to get gold Posterizer. Now, I think gold Posterizer is completely OD. I'm having a lot of fun with it. If you want to take it to the next level, of course you can put Posterizer on Hall of Fame at 99 overall, but it's one of those things I don't really recommend. It's up to you. And I do have a build on the way with 99 driving dunk, but just know that it's not really needed, all right? Now, if you really want to dunk on NBA 2K23, I think the best badge to set Posterizer up with is Limitless Takeoff. Limitless Takeoff is a crazy badge. I didn't think it would be that good, but once I unlocked it on bronze, I saw new dunk animations. Once I unlocked it on silver and gold, I saw Limitless Takeoff contact dunk animations, and that always helps when you're trying to bang out. So for me, my tier 3 badges are Bully and Slithery. I do have a build where I can get 3 of these on gold, but if I had to choose 2, Posterizer and Limitless Takeoff kind of work hand in hand with each other. So if you're trying to catch bodies, if you're trying to dunk, these are the 2 badges for you, for sure. When it comes to Takeover badges, 2K did a great job on the Takeover badges on NBA 2K23. On NBA 2K22, let's keep it a stat, these things are useless, unless you were a shooter. But for slashers, you know, you did not use those Takeover badges, but on NBA 2K23, they're being done the right way. If you have Takeover, the green window is extended, so you can go in for more Posterizers. Now, which one do I recommend? Finishing Moves is a decent badge, but I do recommend Easy Blow-Bys simply because I can't dribble. I can only dunk on this game. Dunk and shoot open threes, all right? So that's my play style. That's what I do. I'll use easy blow-bys. No matter what, though, that green window is going to be extended, and that's the most important part. But I imagine if you use finishing moves, if you somehow miss the green window, you still have a good chance of making that contact dunk. So that's the good part of finishing moves. I just like easy blow-bys because I'm a bot, so I can get to the lane, no dribble moves needed. You know, I could just go in, do my thing, dunk. Now let's talk about how to dunk. Finally, D-Man, how do you catch bodies? How do you go up in the lane? What buttons do you push? What do you do on the right stick? I got you on that because it's actually real simple. I say it all the time. If I can do it, y'all can do it. Easy money. So on 2K23, you have so many dunking controls. I mean, you have the square button with turbo being held down. That's not a good option simply because that's gonna give you the most random dunks. So I don't recommend just pressing the square button. You also have the right stick. I recommend using the right stick because that's how you get full control of your dunks. You can go in with the dominant hand dunk. You can go in with the offhand dunk. That's really up to you. You can also do certain motions on the right stick. You have up, down, up, down, down. D-Man, which one is the best to use? You have a few options, all right? So first off, if you don't want to time anything, when in doubt, go in with a strong hand dunk. So if you're right-handed, move the right stick to the right while holding turbo. And of course you do the opposite way if you're left-handed. So even though you won't get the meter, you'll still be able to do contact dunks, and even then, you'll be able to go up with people in the paint. I just don't do it personally because if I go up, I'm doing it to catch a body, and I'm driving to the paint with conviction. So if you don't want to just go in with a random strong hand dunk, the best thing to do in my opinion is to go up down on the right stick, which is the normal skill dunk with the meter. Now it's a little bit tougher because there's latency online. You might not time it and you might miss the dunk. People might laugh at you, but the thing is, when you force these contact dunks, you really force them. So when do I go for contact dunks? Well, it depends on what my defender is doing. If they have a center in the paint and he's within the restricted circle, that means he's way too deep in the paint and you're free to go up. Now, if he's anywhere outside the restricted area and he's trying to meet you, he'll most likely get the favorable animation. So in those situations, I just try to pass off or find something else to do, because if a center knows how to position himself, he's not going to get dunked on too often. I know a lot of people don't believe that because everybody's the best at 2K, right? If you got dunked on bad, you are most likely out of position. I would say about 70% of the time. There is a 30% where it's just like it should have been blocked or they should not have got that dunk off. But it is what it is. I mean, charge it to the game, right? So if a center is within the restricted circle, you're free to go up. If not, you might want to pass off or find a different move. Another time you want to go up is when a defender is on your hip. Not when they're in front of you bumping you, but on your hip, your side to side. When that happens and you go up, down on the right stick, he's going to get bodied every single time, I promise you. Once again, if you're a defender and you're guarding a slasher and you're side by side with him or you're on his hip, you're out of position and he's going to make you pay for it. Also, the last thing you need to remember is you need to understand what animations are in the game. That's how I get most of my animations personally. I mean, even though 2K adds new contact dunks every year, for the most part, they've been the same for a while, and I memorized most of them. I want to say I've seen a lot of them, pretty much 90% of them. I know there's probably some secret ones in there I haven't seen yet, but you also need to know which animations are possible from the position you're in. And once you realize that, that's when you'll really start catching bodies, all right? So I just wanted to drop this video a month later and see what everybody's looking like. Are you having fun on 2K23? Are you a slasher? Because slashers are OD. I tried to tell you all, man. Slashers are incredible on 2K23. Let me know if you made that dunking build yet. I hope this video helped you all out a little bit. If you're brand new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We have videos dropping all the time over here, mainly NBA 2K. So be on the lookout for those. You all be easy and take care. Peace.